Morning everybody, welcome to Level Grinding Day 27. I'm on my way to a doctor's appointment. It's about 10:15. So yeah, this is my regular doctor's appointment just to evaluate where I'm at with my meds and things like that. After I get home, I've got some work to do. I got a question to follow up with on a tech question for one of my clients, and then I want to get a lead magnet set up for one of my other ones. After that, I've got to prepare for a sales meeting, and I think I'm looking forward to it. I've talked to a lot of people in the past about what I do for a living, why I do it, how I serve them, and I've always been really matter of fact about my prices, and that's fine. Everybody's always responded really well to that. This is going to be the first time that I'm going to talk to somebody and try and pitch them on buying my services while they're balking about my price being so expensive. So this will be really interesting. Yes, it is only 10:35, and there's a really good reason for that. Apparently, I misread my calendar. My doctor's appointment is next Tuesday, not this Tuesday. So, I'm home, basically went for a walk around the block, got to breathe in some fresh air. I'm going to take the dog for a quick outside potty run, and then I'm going to jump into my work tasks. I'm sitting here banging out emails to a bunch of leads that I have in my collection. Some of these people are on an official leads list that I keep in Google Drive, but a lot of these people are also just a stack of business cards that I keep. Honestly, I need a better CRM for coordinating all of this stuff, but I wanted to take this minute to bring up the fact that anywhere that you go, anywhere that you are talking with people, you're going to get handed business cards. You're going to get handed a lot of business cards. And yes, you're going to try and figure out where to put them, but here's the thing. A lot of people collect business cards and throw them in a drawer or in a box and never touch them again. This is a really bad idea because if you're going to cultivate leads and somebody expressed interest in you enough that they gave you a card, you should take the time to follow up with them and shoot them an email and introduce yourself again. This is critical. It doesn't matter if you feel like these people might not really be needing your services. If they handed you a card, take the time to start a relationship. Hey, remember what I just said about following up with people and emailing them after you get their business card? Well, look at what this friend of mine that I made at Creative Mornings just did. She just emailed me and wants to set up time to get together for coffee. Okay, so technically my lunch break lasts until 1:30, but I gotta leave the house at 3:15 in order to pick up the bus to head to my sales meeting this afternoon. So I'm actually gonna cut this short, and I got a couple things that I wanna get done in the next few hours. I've got a lead magnet that I wanna set up, I mentioned this earlier, and I've also gotta send a follow-up email to the IT company that is running the hard drives for this archive project. They asked for some more details about what my errors are and what's going on. So I gotta send them that, and I really want to get these things done today because that will help me continue to move forward in my week and just, end the day really well before I have the sales meeting. I have my support email off to the company, and now I'm reviewing the content for this lead magnet that I'm setting up for my client named Drew. You always want to read a document that you're working on out loud before you hit publish. And the reason for this is that inevitably you will find things that don't read right, that sound funny, or grammar elements that you forgot to fix, like other spaces, weird typos, like all kinds of weird junk. So I've literally spent the last hour working on this, tightening up sentences, wondering what the heck did I write last week? And also just making things look better. So I'm really excited to get this out. I'm going to make this a PDF and then see how much more time I have to potentially load this into our email service before I head out for my meeting. Alright, I just got done exporting this again, and everything looks great. You can see at the end here that this has been changed around, and when that's displayed like side by side when you're flipping through this, that looks a whole lot better. The other thing, here's a good question. Should I switch this so that it goes the other way? No, I think this is good. Another thing that I had to do was adjust this little thingy over here. Apparently it was not over far enough, and you could see like the white of the paper underneath of it. So this is why you always preview things. And why do I care about 1 pixel, that might be off over here, and just move it over one? Well, because that's quality. And you always want to deliver quality for your clients. You don't want to give them anything that looks crummy or that you would not want to have. And I don't want my client to ever look at what I made for him and say, hey, like this looks kind of crummy. Can you fix it? I want to deliver quality products the first time that I do this. Another day, another bus. Let's get downtown for this marketing meeting. Oh, I hope you can hear me because I'm a little bit hoarse after talking for an hour and also having to run for my meeting. Thank God for iPhone apps that actually tell you where the bus is. I got downtown with 10 minutes early and my connecting bus was late, so late that I was going to have to connect with the next bus 28 minutes later, and I said, absolutely not, no way. So totally ran through downtown Denver trying to make it to my meeting. I called my client and said, hey, like I'm gonna be late. This is a heads up. This is going to happen. And number one, always do this. If you know that you're gonna be late for a meeting, call the person who you are going to be late with, because it is much better to give them a heads up that you're going to be late than it is to show up late. So rule number one. Rule number two, do what it takes to get to your meeting on time or as late as minimally possible. So because I ran through town, yes, my lungs hurt. Yes, I'm a little out of breath and a bit hoarse, but it was worth it because I was only 10 minutes late. So Robo and I are now heading home. Robo decided to come and pick me up. Yay! So much easier than waiting on another bus that might have been late coming out of town. So I'm excited to get home and rest and to get some food because I'm really tired and I need a cup of hot tea. Yay, little dragon. My favorite. Some days it's just really nice when somebody else cooks. Today, it's gluten-free pork fried rice. Thank you from Little Dragon. You all done, Robo?
All done, let's go.
I just walked into the other room and said to Robo, are you sure it's only Tuesday? It's been a long day, a lot of stuff happening. I'm really excited about the meeting that I had from talking with Kelly. It seems like I will have a client here in a little bit. They want to do a test run and see how I can do, and we'll go from there. I have a feeling that if their business takes off next year, I'll probably have another long-term partner to work with my company. So that's really exciting, just to see the way that things are going to sprout, the way that things are going to move forward toward the future. And so, yeah, it's been a busy day getting ready for that, getting client work done, not having a doctor's appointment, missing a bus, and working on a project for a friend. So this is the remains of tonight's art project. I'm working on a present for a friend of mine. Let me see if I can show you how this bit of paper engineering works. So I gotta do this with one hand because this hand's holding the camera. Here we go. Ready? Ta-da! It's a park skater skating in a bowl. This is the end of today's video. If you have questions about anything, please let me know in the comments. I'm enjoying the dialogue that we're having about different things, be it habits or questions that you all have about how I'm accomplishing these things. So please keep them coming. Also, if you're not a subscriber yet and this is your first video, I want to welcome you to my channel and I want to encourage you to subscribe. Every day I talk about how I'm hustling and how I'm building my business, and I want you guys to be able to see what it looks like from the very beginning. There's so many entrepreneurs out there that are showing you what they have looked like now when they're at the top of their game, and they're not showing you the daily level grinding that it takes to get up to the top. So that's what I'm showing you all in these videos. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe and share these videos with your friends who you want to also see this journey. I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.